Today we will begin our Chapter 16, Managing Digital Communications, Online, Social Media and Mobile. In this chapter, we will cover the following questions. What are the pros and cons of online marketing? How can companies carry out effective social media campaigns? What are some tips for enjoying positive word of mouth? What are important guidelines for mobile marketing? The variety of online communication options means companies can offer or send tailored information or messages that engage consumers by reflecting their special interests and behavior. The pros clearly can outweigh the cons, and the Internet is an attracting marketer of all kinds. The Internet also offers the advantage of contextual placement, which means marketers can buy ads on sites related to their own offerings. Marketers must go where the customers are, and increasingly that's online. Of the time U.S. consumers spend with all media, almost half is spent online. See Figure 16.1. Customers define the rules of engagement, however, and insulated themselves with the help of agents and intermediaries. If they so choose, they define what information they need, what offerings they are interested in, and what they are willing to pay. Digital advertising continues to show much more rapid growth than traditional media. In fact, total digital ad spending in 2013 was estimated to have grown to $42.8 billion, which meant it surpassed TV advertising for the first time. A company chooses which forms of online marketing will be most cost-effective in achieving communication and sales objectives. The options include websites, search ads, display ads, and email. Companies must design websites that embody or impress their purpose, history, products, and vision, and that are attractive on first viewing and interesting enough to encourage repeat visit. Search ads. An important component of online marketing is paid search or pay-per-click ads. 35% of all searches are reportedly for products or services. Display ads or banner ads are small rectangular boxes containing text and perhaps a picture that companies pay to place on relevant websites. Interstitials are advertisements, often with video and animation, that pop up between page changes within a website or across websites. Email allows marketers to inform and communicate with customers at a fraction of the cost of a D-mail or direct mail campaign. Emails can be very productive selling tools. The rate at which they prompt a purchase has been estimated to be at least 3 times that of social media ads, and the average order value is thought to be 70% higher. Visitors will judge a site's performance on ease of use and physical attractiveness. Ease of use means the site downloads quickly, the first page is easy to understand, and it is easy to navigate to other pages that open quickly. Physical attractiveness is ensured when individual pages are clean and not crammed with content. Typefaces and font size are very readable, and the site makes good use of color. Besides their website, companies may employ microsites, individual web pages, or cluster of pages that function as supplements to a primary site. They are particularly relevant for companies selling low-interest products. In paid search, marketers bid in a continuous action on search terms that serve as a proxy for the consumer's product or consumption interests. Advertisers pay only if people click on the links, but marketers believe consumers who have already expressed interest by engaging in search are prime prospects. Average click-through in terms of the percentage of consumers who click on a link is about 2%, much more than for comparable online display ads, which range from 0.08 for standard banner ads with graphics and images to 0.14 for rich media ads that incorporate audio and/or video. Search engine optimization describes activities designed to improve the likelihood that a link for a brand is as high as possible in the rank order of all non-paid links when consumers search for relevant terms. Jeffrey Report and Bernard Drofsky proposed that effective sites feature 7 design elements they call the 7 C's. To encourage repeat visits, companies must pay special attention to context and content factors and embrace another C, constant change. Context, layout and design. Content, text, pictures, sound, and video the site contains. Community, how the site enables user-to-user communication. Customization, site's ability to tailor itself to different users or to allow user to personalize the site. Communication, how the site enables site-to-user, user-to-site, or two-way communication. Connection, degree that the site is linked to other sites. This slide provides some important guidelines for launching productive email campaigns. Give the customer a reason to respond. Offer powerful incentive for reading email pitches and online ads such as trivial games, scavenger hunts, and instant win sweepakety. Personalize the content of your email. Williams Sonoma reported a 10-fold increase in response rates when it adopted personalized email offering based on individuals' on-site and catalog shopping behavior. An engaging subject line is especially critical. One expert notes, you really have about 5 seconds to grab them or they are clicking out. Offering something the customer can't get via direct mail. Because our mail campaigns can be carried out quickly, they can offer time-sensitive information. Travelocity sends frequent email pitching, last-minute trip art fairs, and club-med pitches on sold vacation package at a discount. Make it easy for customers to opt in as well as unsubscribe. Run control split tests to explore how location, color, and other factors affect a sign up now message. Control split tests assemble online match the samples of consumers with one sample given a text message that manipulates one factor and the other being a status control. Online customers also demand a positive exit experience. Dissatisfied customers leaving on a sore note are more likely to spread their displeasure to others. Combine email with other communications such as social media. Southwest Airlines find the highest number of reservations occurred after an email campaign followed by a social media campaign. Papa John's was able to add 45,000 fans to its Facebook page throughout an email campaign, inviting customers to participate in a March Madness NCAA basketball tournament contest. Social media allow marketers to establish a public voice and presence online. They can cost-effectively reinforce other communication of activities. Because of their day-to-day immediacy, they can also encourage companies to stay innovation and relevant. Marketers can build or tap into online communities, inviting participation from consumers and creating a long-term marketing assets in the process. There are three main platforms for social media: online communities and forums, blogs, and social networks. Online communications and forum online communities and forums come in all shapes and sizes. Many are created by consumers to groups of consumers with no commercial interests or company affiliations. Others are sponsored by companies whose members communicate with the company and with each other through postings, text messaging, and chat discussion about special interests related to the company's products and brands. Blogs. Blogs, regularly updated online journal or diaries, have become an important outlet for word-to-mouth. There are millions in existence, and they vary widely, some personal for close friends and families, others designed to reach and influence a vast audience. One obvious appeal of blogs is that they bring together people with common interests. Social networks. Social networks have become an important force in both business-to-consumer and business-to-business marketing. Major ones include Facebook, one of the world's biggest, LinkedIn, which focused on career-minded professionals, and Twitter, with its 140-character messaging and tweets. Different networks offer different benefits to firms. Contrary to popular opinions, most word of mouth is not generated online. In fact, research and consulting from Caliphate notes that 90% occurs offline, specifically 75% face-to-face and 50% over the phone. Viral marketing is a form of online word of mouth or word of mouth that encourages consumers to pass along company-developed products and services or audio, video, or written information to others online. Here are some techniques to increase word-to-mouth. Identify influential individuals and companies and devote extra effort to them. In technology, influencers might be large corporate customers, industry analysts, and journalists, selected policy makers, and early adopters. Companies can trace online activity to identify more influential users who may function as opinion leaders. Supply key possible with product samples. Travelot selected about 900 people with a cloud online influence score of more than 50 and gave them a free 3-day rental of the Travel Vault, resulting in 46,000 tweets and more than 20.7 million largely positive blog posts about the electric car. Work through community influentials. Force pre-launch Fiesta Movement campaign inviting 100 hand-picked young millionaires to live with the Fiesta car for 6 months. Drivers were chosen based on their online experience with blogging and size and quality of their online social network, as well as a video they submitted about their desire for adventure. After the 6 months of trial usage, the campaign had drawn 4.3 million YouTube views, more than 500,000 Flickr views, more than 3 million Twitter impressions, and 50,000 potential customers, 97% of whom were not already Ford owners. Develop word-of-mouth referral channel to build business. Professional will offers encourage clients to recommend their services. White Watchers found that word-of-mouth referrals from someone in the program had a huge impact on business. Provide compelling information that customers want to pass along. Companies shouldn't communicate with customers in terms better suited for a press release. Make it easy and desirable for a customer to borrow elements from an email message or blog. Information should be original and useful. Original increases the amount of the word of mouth, but usefulness determines whether it will be positive or negative. There are ways to measure the effects of word of mouth. Advertising, PR, and digital agencies. Demographic information add proxies for that information and cookies. Coulter's Great Mission Control Center. Wharton's David Bell notes 4 distinct characteristics of a mobile device. It is uniquely tied to one user. It is virtually always on, given it is typically carried everywhere. It allows for immediate consumptions because it is, in effect, a channel of distribution with a payment system. It is highly interactive given it allows for geo-tracking and picture and video taking. In a short period of time, thousands of apps have been introduced by companies large and small. Many companies are adding apps to their marketing toolkit. Even with newer generation smartphones, the web experience can be very different for users given smaller screen sizes, longer download times, and the lack of some software capabilities. Marketers are wise to design simple, clear, and clean sites, paying even greater attention than usual to user experience and navigation. Although a growing population segment uses smartphones and tablets for everything from entertainment to banking, different people have different attitudes toward the experience with mobile technology. U.S. marketers can learn much about mobile marketing by looking overseas. In developing markets, high smartphone penetration also makes mobile marketing attractive. A pioneer in China, Coca-Cola created a national campaign asking Beijing residents to send text message guessing the high temperature in the city every day for just over a month for a chance to win a one-year supply at Coca-Cola products. The campaigns attracted more than 4 million messages over the course of 35 days. That's chapter 16. Next time, we will move on to our last chapter. Thank you.